Am I the only one that when they want to cook, they like to cook everything at once? Like, I'm the type of person that when I want to cook, I want to make soup, stew, everything I can make all in one day. I feel like, okay, like this day set aside for cooking, so I'm going to do different things. But yeah, that's me. Please ignore the mess that is this background. The chefing that is going down in the kitchen today. I'm boiling pepper, tomatoes, and pepper. I want to make stew. I want to make beef sauce. I want to make meat pie. So I'm going to go ahead and make the stew and the beef sauce now. Then the meat pie, I want the girls to join me, so when they come back we can do that together. I'll just like do the prep and everything and carry you guys along. Now this meat pie I've been craving for a very long time. In this part of the world I've not yet seen meat pie that tastes like the one we have back home in Nigeria, so I want to make something that tastes or something close to what we have back home. Now I've never made it before. If you've seen my meatball video, you will know that I made it for the first time, and I feel like if you know how to cook, all you need to do is just know the ingredients and the steps to take, and then you'll be fine. I did the meatball for the first time and it was wonderful. It tasted really well. If you've not seen the video, I'm going to link it somewhere or in the caption. And if you want to learn how to make the meatball, trust me, just easy steps, you can do it. Now I want to do meat pie for the first time. I'm sure I'm going to kill it because I mean it's Chef Dorcas now.
Wow!
Wow! Oh, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. If you've seen this face for the first time, this is my space. My name is Dorcas, and yeah, let's get into the video. So these are the ingredients I used: salt. I diced up some other things, and then this is the seasoning I use. We call it Maggi in Nigeria, but this is Nora to be precise. So I chopped up some vegetables: carrots, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, garlic, fresh pepper, spring onions. I love to use spring onions. The beef, and then corn flour. Then I started by stir frying the garlic and onions in a pan. See guys, I was recording and cooking at the same time. There's no jokes. After stir frying for a bit, I decided to add the beef, which I already boiled, then diced it into bits, and then added it to the stir fry. And then I just continued stirring and stirring. My hand was paining me, I won't lie, because I was holding my phone with one hand. Now I decided to add the stock after it had stir fried for a bit. Added a little bit of the stock because I also wanted to use it to cook my stew. And then I continued stir frying. So now I added my carrots to the stir fry. I usually add the carrots first simply because, and I'm boiling my rice on the other side. I add my carrots simply because carrots are usually harder than other veggies for me, so I put it first so it can cook for a bit. And then I went back and mixed my corn flour in a little cup. This cup I actually got it from my blender. Then I added the pepper, the fresh pepper, which I already diced. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, then I went back and got some chopped veggies, the yellow pepper, red pepper, and green pepper, which I diced earlier. I then added it second to the last. And I proceeded to add my spring onions. Spring onions usually cooks really fast, so I like to add that last. So yeah, this is another video of me adding the veggies to the stir fry. Just wanted you guys to see how upside down this particular shot is. The things we do for content. So one thing I added last is the corn flour. I added my corn flour which I already mixed in water, last to the sauce. Now, once you add your corn flour, you just continue to stir till it thickens up to your desired texture. I like it this way, so I just, and that was it basically. I didn't need to add any extra spice, and it came out nice because I added the stock. Now, this is a picture of the plate I had. So now let's make the almighty meat pie that I messed up with. So after putting the flour in the bowl, I added a bit of sugar, and then I added a bit of salt, and then I proceeded to add, what else did I add? Okay, now this is me stupidly adding salt and not measuring. Now I know why they measure everything when they're baking. I felt like that salt would have been enough, but just watch till the end. Then I added the baking powder and I decided to stir. And then I used my hands, obviously, because you have to get in there. Oh, I did not add a video of me adding butter, but I also added butter because my hand was too messy to be recording and adding butter at the same time. So after mixing this, I then decided to stir fry the minced meat that I bought with butter. And once you have to dig deep. No, for this one I know that it came out really nice because it's my forte. So I stir fried the beef, added carrots, added diced potatoes, and then I greased my baking pan with oil, just so things don't stick. Then I went back to the dough which I mixed earlier. I cut it into 6 parts just so that I could have equal meat pie, if that makes sense. I didn't want one part to be bigger than the other. I don't know why I thought of doing this, but it made sense in my head at the time. And then I don't have a rolling pin, so I used the bottle to roll this flat. And then I used this thing, what's it called, for swallow, to make a round circle on the dough. I kept doing this. Then after doing this particular video I recorded with one hand and was baking with the other hand. And you guys will not like my video and you guys will not subscribe. You guys think it's easy. Oh my gosh. So after making this round shape, I proceeded to add the beef stuffing. So I proceeded to add the beef on the dough. I wanted it to be like full with meat, not those meat pie that they sell in Lagos. That is just potatoes that will be there. You won't taste any beef in it. After adding that, I already had egg in a plate that I used to grease it. I don't know, I felt like it would be like a glue or something to hold the meat pie together. So after greasing that part, I just tried to pick this other part slowly. I think my dough was actually too thin because I struggled here a bit, I won't lie, before even using the fork, and then coupled with the fact that I was using one hand, so I just put it down, stick, then I used my fork to make it look like it's pie that I went to Harvard. In my head I felt like I was doing the most and doing it how it was supposed to be. But anyway, I continued doing this, and then after this I tried to pick it up with one hand. Did I succeed? Let's see. I think I did. All for content. So I lifted the meat pie up from the flat surface and put it on the pan. So this is everything I did. Like I said, the dough was actually too thin because you can see some meat pies are looking cracked. Their intestines are showing. But I did not mind that. I mean, for my first time, I was so proud of myself. So I still went ahead to use my egg on it, and it was looking like meat pie that actually went to Harvard a bit in my head at the time. So after doing this, I put it in the oven, and then in about, I think, 20 minutes max, it was ready. And then I brought it out. When I brought it out, it was looking really nice, but I had to get someone to taste it. And who else but the lab rat that is close to me, Busaya. So let's hear her honest opinion. You know, like your honest. I think it's a bit saucy. Finish.